Good evening, everybody. Hope you're fine today. This is Freedom Mopede once again. This evening, there is a matter that is a matter of urgency I would like to talk about. I would like to talk about parenting. Parents interceding for their children. Any child you bring forth into this world has already gotten a destiny from God that has been ordained even before he was born. The Bible was saying in the book of Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it said, "Before I formed thee, I knew thee, and I have chosen you, and I have ordained you to become a prophet." So as a parent, any child you bring into this world, there is an ordination upon his head. And that ordination that is upon his head is what the devil wants to fight. The Bible was speaking in the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 32. Jesus was speaking to Peter. He said, "Satan has desired to sift you like wheat." Satan has desired to take the substance away from you. Satan has desired to take the real stuff that God has put into you to leave you empty. He said, "But Peter, I have prayed for you." So I'm saying this evening that as a parent, as a mother, as a father, the destiny of your children is also a part of what is in your hands. You have to guide it with prayer. The Bible said that in the book of Luke chapter 2, if you read verse 22 downward, it said there was a man called Simon. He said this man did not die until he saw the consolation of Israel. And that consolation was Jesus Christ. So these men were put on ground. Even Hannah the prophet, if you go down to the book of 32, if you go back to the chapter 32, he said the prophetess Hannah was in the temple praying daily, waiting for the restoration of Israel. So that child that God has given to you may be a consolation that God has put in your family. You don't know. So you don't have to joke with their destiny. You have to stand up in intercession. While they are sleeping, you have to lay hand on their head and say, "My child, your destiny will not be negotiated. Your destiny will not be sifted by the devil." There are many children today that you see in the clubhouse. You see so many children, wayward thieves, hooligan, rapists, so many children that are living a wayward life. The initial destiny that God has arranged for them was to be a president, was to be a professor, was to be people that matters in the society, was to be high-ranking people in the society. But because there was nobody that could stand in the place of intercession, the devil, the Bible says that he is walking to and fro, seeking who to devour. So the devil devoured them because there was nobody that was standing for them. The Bible said, Jesus said to Peter, "I have prayed for you that your faith will fail not." The same thing that happened to Peter was the same thing that happened to Judas Iscariot. But at the end of the day, Judas Iscariot was destroyed. Why? Because there was no intercession upon his life. So I am speaking to parents this evening. If you want to see the destiny of your children come to materialization, you must stand in the gap of prayer. You must stand in the gap of intercession. You must make sure that you ride their destiny with prayers with all your needs, because this is the only way that will not make Satan to trample upon them. There are satanic vultures out there. There are satanic scavengers that are out there to make sure that they exchange the destiny of these children for them to become wayward. But there is still hope, and the hope is you have to stand up in intercession. So I am calling on all parents today, because the society that we are living is becoming something else. You have to ride your children's destiny for them to bring you glory. He said, I have prayed, I have waited for this year to see the consolation of Israel. That child might be the consolation that you are looking for. That child might be the one that will change patterns in your family. That child might be the one that will rewrite the history of your family. So what are you doing? Stand up in intercession. Make sure you pray for them. Make sure you lay hand on their head to make sure that they become that governor you want them to become, that president you want them to become, that counselor of nation that you want them to be, that wealthy man you want them to become. It does not happen just like that. You have to guide them with prayer until they understand that their faith will be able to stand. You have to guide them. You have to intercede for them day in and day out. The Bible says, "And the church prayed earnestly for Peter, and the angel of the Lord went to the prison and released him." There are things that the devil has planned for that child, but you have to pray and go into his future ahead so that you'll be able to correct those things. And I know as you practice this, you will see the best in your children. God bless you all. Thank you.